Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. I'm Tazier Gabor from Prophets of Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Prophets of Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation on down to the hopeful elect. And I was meditating on the scripture Deuteronomy 28:64, going over the curses with a young fruit of mine. And yeah, the Spirit brought to me to bring forth this milk class. Lord willing, this video is edifying. Alright. It's gonna be a short, quick, simple, easy video, nothing complex. This is a milk class. All right, get into it. So, Deuteronomy 28:64. It says, "And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people." So, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, the Latinos, Native Indians, have been scattered amongst all nations of people that are upon the face of this earth. And so you got Jake all throughout the world, which me and that brother that's under me go into a lot, especially at camp, how Jake is scattered amongst all nations of people. And that's going into, the curses. The Lord took us up out of our homeland, Israel, and he scattered us amongst all these different nations, So you got Jake speaking the tongues of these different nations. For example, Moabites, the Chinese, Japanese, the East Indian, which is Elam, Iranians. All right, the Arabs, Esau, Jake looking like Edomites, So Jake is scattered amongst all nations of people. And the Lord said he would do that in the scripture, Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. From one end of the earth even unto the other. So like taking your precious stones or gold. Say you have a jewelry box full of gold rings, and you take it and you just throw it all, go outside and throw it and scatter it all around, That's how Jake is. That's how Israel is, And there thou shalt serve other gods. So Jake is scattered amongst all these nations and serving these other gods, these other idols. We got Jake fucking serving Buddha, which is that your little fat man that the nation of Moab serve. You got Jake, which Elam, you got Jake scattered amongst Elam, and Elam have thousands of gods that they serve. They pick and choose which one they want. That's how you know that they are a bunch of bullshit. But the most common is the wood and the stone that Jake worship, and we finna get into that. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. So our forefathers have not known these other gods that Israel served today. Our forefathers know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Of course, they went off doing, other stuff. But getting into it, even wood and stone. What is the wood? It is the cross. You see Israel wearing this cross around their neck. as a pendant or getting it tattooed on their body, which it tells you in Leviticus, thou shalt not make cuttings in thy flesh. So you're not even supposed to be getting tattoos. So the cross, Jake, they got the damn cross hanging up in the churches and inside their houses, in every room. You know, you worshiping the same piece of wood that the Lord died on, you know, which is an idol. You're worshiping wood. All right. And then another common thing that we're getting into with the cross, you know, which Judah, all the tribes do it, but mainly it's Judah, Issachar, and Asher. All right. And Ephraim. You can't forget Ephraim. You know, Ephraim big on Cesare Borgia. But as far as the cross, you know, you'll see Judah wearing the cross around their neck, or the damn grandma have it hanging up on the wall. You have Issachar wearing it around their neck, you know, tattooed on their body. All right, so that cross is representing the wood that Jake worships, you know, which is an idol. And the Lord said, "Thou shalt not." Which I'll get that after this, but you know, the Lord died on the cross. And the 2/3 of Israel are worshiping the wood that he was slew and hung on, you know, which that itself shows you that you're going off, you know. I always use this example. You wouldn't, if someone came and killed your father with a gun, you wouldn't go back and buy a jewelry piece of a gun and wear it around your neck, you know, or hang up pictures of the same gun that killed your father, you know. And that's exactly what Jake is doing. But another time. So that's representing the wood, and the stone is representing Jake. That's Muslims, you know, Israelites that are Muslims, which is mainly within Judah, like Muhammad Ali, you know, Jake being Muslims and worshiping the stone, which this is what the nation of Ishmael, the so-called Arabs, this is who they worship, and they call Allah. I know you hear them say it a lot, which Allah means God in Hebrew, which going into power. So they call in their God, their power, this stone, you know. So that's what is that's what the scripture is talking about. So, and the Lord, Deuteronomy 28:64, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end to the earth, even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. So that's what it's going into. Jake worshiping the cross, and Jake worshiping this Muslim stone. You know, and when I say Jake, I'm going into Jacob. Brothers say Jake for short. And we already know Jacob name was changed to Israel. So it's just a slang. All right. Um, this is Leviticus 26:1. Ye shall make you no idols, nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land, to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your power. And that's plain in speech. Ye shall make you no idols. So serving other people, Jake, right now, in this day and age, uh, Jake biggest idol is NBA YoungBoy, NBA YoungBoy is Jake, especially among the tribe of Judah. That's their God, NBA YoungBoy, and King Von and Little Durk, and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, those are the idols of this world. Nor a graven image, false images, Cesare Borgia, Jesus Christ. Neither rear you up a standing image. All right, and what do you see on that cross? You see the damn Edomite, Cesare Borgia, who is Jesus Christ. 11:44, call out Yahweh Shem Yahushai. 11:44 is flickering on my clock. That's not set. But you'll see that damn devil standing up, hung on the cross also. So not only are you worshiping the cross, which is the wood, you also got graven image on the cross. All right. Neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land, to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your power. And you got Israelites, like I was saying, I don't know about the other tribes, but I know Jake being Muslim is big amongst the tribe of Judah. And I'm pretty sure the other tribes are into it also. Mainly the Northern Kingdom is big on the Virgin Mary, which that's going off. And Cesare Borgia, Pecan, so shall ye set up any image of stone in your land, to bow down to it? And that's exactly what you Israelites that's Muslims are doing. You're worshiping this stone right here, and you're bowing down unto it, because Ishmael, the Arabs, they calling this stone Allah. They calling this stone their God. And I believe last year they was getting jacked up. They was, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot what happened, but Ishmael was getting jacked up, and they was getting a house blown up and stuff, and they was calling on Allah, and Allah wasn't helping their ass, because that's a false idol. That's a false idol, a false God. That's a false God. The Lord is not, dealing with that. The only one and true living power is Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. You got that Israelite Andrew Tate, he's a Muslim, and that's who he worships. Although he has all that money and status, and though he is not a prophet at the end of the day. Although he speaks the truth on a lot of stuff, at the end of the day, he's not a true servant of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And he's worshiping false gods, But But Lord willing, this video is edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I'm Tazi Gabor from Prophets of Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Prophets of Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation on down to the hopefully elect. I'm going to say Shalom, Abba, soon.